Millions of people start their fitness journey every year with the goal of getting lean, burning fat, and achieving a toned body. But the harsh truth is that 90% of people never get there. Despite working out, eating healthy, and following fitness advice, most people either hit a plateau, regain lost weight, or fail to see real progress. So what's going wrong? The reason isn't just lack of effort, it's the wrong approach. Most people make critical mistakes that keep them stuck, frustrated, and far from their dream physique. But if you understand what's stopping you, you can break through the barriers and finally get lean. In this video, we're exposing the biggest reasons why most people never achieve leanness and what you should do instead to get shredded, stay lean, and maintain your results for life. They focus on exercise more than nutrition. One of the biggest reasons people never get lean is because they believe exercise is the key to fat loss. While workouts are important for muscle growth, strength, and fitness, they only account for 10 to 20% of fat loss. The other 80 to 90% comes from nutrition. Many people go to the gym, lift weights, or do cardio, but then eat in a calorie surplus without realizing it. To get lean, you need to focus on caloric intake and macronutrient balance. Even if you train hard, you won't lose fat if you consume more calories than you burn. The key is to track your calories, eat in a slight deficit, and prioritize high-protein, nutrient-dense foods. Instead of out-exercising a bad diet, build a meal plan that supports your fat loss goals. What to do instead? Start tracking your food intake using an app like MyFitnessPal or Chronometer. Focus on eating lean proteins, complex carbs, and healthy fats while staying in a moderate calorie deficit, about 300–500 fewer calories per day than your maintenance level. This simple shift will make fat loss easier and more sustainable. They follow crash diets instead of sustainable eating. Another reason why 90% of people never get lean is that they jump from one extreme diet to another. Keto, low carb, juice cleanses, detox teas. People follow these trendy diets hoping for fast results. While they might lose weight temporarily, they almost always gain it back because these diets are too restrictive to sustain. Crash diets often lead to muscle loss, slower metabolism, and intense cravings, making it impossible to stay lean in the long run. Instead of choosing extreme diets, focus on balanced nutrition that you can maintain for life. The goal isn't to eat perfectly for a few weeks, but to develop consistent eating habits that keep you lean year-round. What to do instead? Follow the 80-20 rule. Eat 80% whole, nutritious foods and allow 20% flexibility for foods you enjoy. Instead of cutting out carbs or fats completely, control portion sizes and focus on overall calorie intake. Sustainability is the real key to getting lean and staying lean. They don't eat enough protein. Most people undereat protein, which is a huge mistake when trying to get lean. Protein is the most important macronutrient for fat loss because it helps preserve muscle mass, keeps you full, and boosts metabolism. If you're in a calorie deficit but not consuming enough protein, your body will burn muscle instead of fat, making it harder to achieve a lean toned look. Protein also has a higher thermic effect than carbs or fats, meaning your body burns more calories digesting it. Research shows that people who eat high-protein diets lose more fat and retain more muscle compared to those who don't. Yet many people don't prioritize protein and end up feeling hungry, losing muscle, and struggling to get lean. What to do instead? Aim for at least 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Include lean meats, eggs, fish, Greek yogurt, tofu, and protein shakes in your diet. A simple way to increase protein intake is to center every meal around a protein source. This will help control hunger, boost metabolism, and accelerate fat loss. They rely too much on cardio. Many people believe that more cardio equals more fat loss, but that's not entirely true. While cardio is useful for heart health and calorie burning, relying on it too much can backfire. Excessive cardio can increase hunger, cause muscle loss, and slow metabolism, making it harder to stay lean. Studies show that strength training combined with moderate cardio is the best approach for fat loss. Strength training helps build muscle, which increases metabolism and helps you burn more fat at rest. On the other hand, excessive cardio can make your body adapt and burn fewer calories over time, making weight loss stall. What to do instead? Prioritize strength training 3 to 5 times per week and use cardio as a supplement, not the main focus. A mix of weightlifting, walking, and 2–3 HIIT sessions per week is enough to accelerate fat loss without losing muscle. This approach helps you get leaner while maintaining a toned, athletic physique. They neglect sleep and stress management. Most people don't realize that poor sleep and high stress levels can sabotage fat loss. When you don't sleep enough, your body produces more cortisol, the stress hormone, increases cravings for junk food, and slows metabolism. Studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours per night have a higher risk of weight gain and difficulty difficulty losing fat. Stress also plays a huge role. Chronic stress leads to increased cortisol, which promotes fat storage, especially around the belly, and makes it harder to stay in a calorie deficit. Even if you train hard and eat well, poor sleep and high stress can prevent fat loss progress. What to do instead? Prioritize 7-9 hours of quality sleep per night and manage stress with meditation, deep breathing, or walking outdoors. Limiting caffeine in the evening, keeping a regular sleep schedule, and reducing screen time before bed can also help regulate hormones and improve fat loss. They overcomplicate the process. A major reason why people never get lean is because they overcomplicate fat loss. They believe they need fancy workout programs, expensive supplements, or extreme diets, but the truth is that simplicity and consistency win every time. Many people also waste time on unnecessary things, obsessing over supplements, worrying about meal timing, or jumping from one fitness trend to another. In reality, fat loss comes down to 3 things: a calorie deficit, consistent training, and patience. What to do instead? Stick to the basics. Eat in a calorie deficit, strength train regularly, get enough protein, and stay consistent. You don't need fancy diets, excessive cardio, or expensive supplements to get lean. Focus on the fundamentals and execute them consistently, and you'll see results. They expect fast results and give up too soon. The final and most common reason why people never get lean is lack of patience. Many people want quick fixes, and when they don't see instant results, they quit too soon. Fat loss is not an overnight process. It requires months of consistency, discipline, and realistic expectations. What to do instead? Focus on long-term progress rather than quick fixes. Track small wins, celebrate consistency, and remember that fat loss is a journey, not a sprint. If you stay committed, the results will come. They don't stay consistent long enough. One of the biggest reasons people never get lean is a lack of long-term consistency. Many people start strong and stay disciplined for a few weeks, but then fall off track due to lack of motivation, social events, or slow progress. They expect to see dramatic results in a short time, and when they don't, they quit or switch to another diet or workout plan. The reality is that fat loss is a slow process. It takes months, not weeks, to achieve a truly lean physique. Many people underestimate the amount of time, effort, and consistency required. They get discouraged by small setbacks or let one bad meal turn into a bad week. The truth is that progress isn't linear, and results come from sticking to the plan even when motivation fades. What to do instead? Commit to at least 6-12 months of consistent effort. Don't let small slip-ups derail your progress. Get back on track immediately. Instead of chasing perfection, focus on being consistent 80-90% of the time. Over time, these small, consistent efforts will lead to massive changes in your physique and overall health. Stay patient, trust the process, and the results will come. Getting lean is not about extreme diets, endless cardio, or quick fixes. It's about consistency, proper training, smart nutrition, and daily habits. Most people fail because they focus on the wrong things, don't track their intake, neglect sleep, or quit too soon. But if you implement these science-backed strategies, you'll be on your way to a lean, defined physique that you can maintain year-round. If you found this video helpful, like, comment, and subscribe for more fitness and fat loss tips. Let me know in the comments which mistake you've made in the past and what changes you'll make now. Stay consistent, trust the process, and I'll see you in the next video.